everybody. Look, mile like 3-6 pulled up, ski trip cold winter. All my niggas eating good. I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no.
Switch that V6 for the EV, ride it around my city. You should come right with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world of makeover. Time never stops, no, the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see.
What's up, gang? It's your boy. Man, what an epic game last night, man. I'm still turned up from that win last night, gang. So turned up, I had to come do a morning show, man. I ain't even changed the font or nothing. Let me fix this. What's good, Hog Nation? My damn throat was sore, dog, from all that hooping and hollering I was doing yesterday. Dang, my throat is tripping right now. But man, that win feels so good, man. What Keyshawn say, D-Rock? You at work? Let me drop the link, man. Let me drop the link, man. I'm too turned, man. I'm still turned up, dog. I'm sorry. I can't help it, man. Let me drop the link. And if anybody didn't get on last night, man, if you ain't get on last night, or you got on and didn't get to say whatever all you want to say, man, come tap in, man. Come tap in. You got something to add today, man. Hey, listen, man. That was a dub, bro. Man. Oh, man. They trying to say Boston lost the game. I think, excuse me, I think the Hawks took the game. From that 7-minute mark, we just took the whole game over, man. We took it. What's good, D-Rock?
What's good, man?
What's good? What Keyshawn say, man?
Bro, he talking about so that shot that Trey Young said. He said that Brown left him so wide open that he could have made the shot. So he pretty much trying to blame the defense on that Brown was playing.
Man, let me tell you something. That's why Keyshawn a football player, not a basketball player, man. It's called situational awareness, right? What's good, Foot? It's called situational awareness, bro. Really, Jaylen Brown, it was really nothing he could do. If the Celtics was up 1 and we was in the bonus, common sense say, I'm gonna play them attacking the basket. That's your first priority. You got to make sure he don't attack because we only needed a 2 to win the game. You see what I'm saying? So Jaylen Brown was playing the drive as most people probably would have played. I know I would have played it, you know, but and that's exactly what Jaylen Brown said. He said, bro, they was only down 1 point, bro. Well, I didn't think he was going to pull for a 3 until he did.
Shit, I knew it was.
I didn't think he was. And then when I watched Trae interview, when I watched the post-game interview this morning, he even said it. He said, I was going to attack the basket.
Yep, he sure did.
He said he saw Jaylen Brown had took an extra step back. You feel me? What's good, Incop? He said Jaylen Brown take an extra step back.
No.
So that's what made him pull it back and shoot the 3. I mean, Keyshawn wrong on that. Jaylen Brown played it like you should play it. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
Hey, what folks ain't talking about though, y'all didn't see Smart coming for the double team. That's why he pulled it. Smart was
I'm just telling you what Trey said. Trey said he was going to the goal, and then he said he saw Jaylen Brown had an extra step back. Then he pulled back and he shot the ball.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about what his decision, but but Smart was coming up for the double.
I mean, that makes sense, bro.
If y'all rewind that back,
because it makes sense because you do got to play. You got to play him driving the ball, and you got to play him pulling up for three.
Yep.
I didn't think he was gonna pull for three. I thought he was gonna go to the backs. We was in the bonus. I mean,
man, he pulling that Trey.
But like I said, and I said it on the show last night. If he would have missed it, I wouldn't even been mad, bro. I wouldn't even been mad if he missed it because man, the dude put the team on his back, man. And like I said, bro, at that 7-minute mark, dog, in the fourth quarter, that shit was looking real bleak, bro. I was just like, I started thinking about, okay, what we gonna do for the off season? I ain't gonna lie, man, but he pulled that shit out of the leg. At the end of the day, bro, I don't give a fuck how he won the game. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. You feel me? What's good, Incog?
Man, what's up with it? What going on?
What's up, folks?
Man,
man, just being emotional with the Hawks, like I always am.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, just like you said last night. I mean, the thing about Trey Young, man, and the thing about superstar players, they have the ability to turn it on when they need to. And superstars are built in the postseason. And Trey Young has that ability. We haven't had that ability in I don't know how long.
Shit, when did Dominique?
That ability just to flip the switch, you know, Trey Young has it, and hey, you never know what's gonna happen. You may be down, but he can flip the switch. So hey, it was a good win, man.
Bro.
And people saying, oh, you can't beat Boston 3 games. I mean, hey, you never know. You never know with Trey Young. He has the ability to flip the switch.
You know what, Incog? I'm gonna say this, man. Minus game 1, I think Trey Young has been he's been the least of my worries, to be honest, since game 1, because he's been pretty much averaging 30, almost 30 and 10 a series. Minus the game 1 where we got mollywop, okay, but I wasn't feeling too confident going into this game, and the only reason was I thought game 4 we played. I thought we played an outstanding game in game 4 as far on the offensive side. We had got 27 from Hunter. You got another 25 from Murray. You got 30 from Trey. And I was like, damn, man, we came with the firepower, but we couldn't stop them from scoring. And so I wasn't too confident. But I kept saying, hey, what would it hurt if we run John Collins off the pick and roll? Because I felt like we wasn't getting nothing from Collins. And then I was also saying we not getting nothing from Okongwu and Clint combined on the offensive end and really on the defensive end because Boston was really killing us at the perimeter. So I was like, why are we not running? Let's try something, run a pick and roll with Collins. Can we get something out of Collins? They started running that pick and roll, man. That shit like old school. That shit look like the old school Hawk right there, man. And but man, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. I lost my train of thought already, dog.
But the thing about John Collins, what I'm concerned with, is again he shot 9 3-pointers. You know, he shot 9 3-pointers last game.
Yeah.
And it's almost like 5 or more he's shooting. I think last game before last shot 7, but he only made 1. So that's the only concern because when he makes them, it's okay, but when he doesn't, that's it. I don't, and they kind of going away from the pick and roll. They need to establish that pick and roll early.
And I think you need to run it with, and that's what I was saying. Man, my throat tripping. We pointed that out, man. Starting with the playing game against the Heat. We didn't run too much pick and roll action, but then when you fast forward to game 4, when they started running the pick and roll on the sides, remember that foot? They was running a pick and roll on the sides, and it was working. And then we went away from it in the second half and ended up, struggling to get score the ball in spurts. Why they go away from that action? And I think that was pick and roll. They was running pick and roll on the side with Collins. It was with Collins, because I remember they ran that one pick and roll and Collins just swooped up in there on the layup. And I'm like, what? We got to get Collins more involved, man. Now I do agree with you, Incog. He was 4 for 9 from 3, right? If he was if we consider him a 3-point shooter, that's that's elite 3-point shooting, almost 44%. But we know, like you said, the game before he was 1 for 7. So we can we really rely on that? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's better if we just use him more in a pick and roll. Let's be real. We not real, bro. We're not getting nothing out that center position, bro. Combined.
No, I have to disagree.
Talk to me then. What you think?
Like I said last night, this is a series. You ain't gonna get much, but as long as you get some rebounding, we're good, right? Decent rebounding between the both of them. Clint almost had, I think he had 8 or whatever. But this is a series. The way they play, I don't expect much scoring from the center position. They just need to handle that, do what they do, and kind of help do a lot of help defense. I'm not even worried about scoring. If you talk about getting somebody like scoring, I don't see that in this series.
I'm talking about scoring. I'm talking about rebounds, but none of them had a double-double. In this series.
But Foot,
the rim protection. Do we really need rim protection? Because they was really killing us from the perimeter.
A threat of it. Yeah, I get it. Like I said,
Foot. The thing is, you mentioned Capela's rebounds, but I mean you didn't mention Collins' rebounds. 2.
Oh, that's
2 rebounds.
Yeah.
I think last game he only had like 1. So I don't understand that.
What point you making right there, Incog? The importance of rebounding or John not getting bored?
No. He Foot was making a point, and I agree with it, that we need more from our center position when it comes to rebounding and and points. But the thing is, we're not getting a whole lot of rebounds.
From John.
You know what, guys? I was looking at the numbers last night, and maybe it's me. During the game, I don't know what it is. It feel like we be getting dominated on the boards. That's what it felt like. But when I look at the numbers, once again, let me double check.
You know what? I know
the rebounding numbers was we had 48, they had 52. I mean, that's only what?
That's
4?
just weird as hell. The last game, the same thing I think, man. They killed the ball, because what I see three Boston guys down there on the rebound, especially when we're on offense, and I see like one of us, right? But then, like, I looked at the stats like last game. I ain't look at this game. Well, damn, it's kind of even. It looks like we may have got killed, but I think it's probably the guards. I need to look at the guards. What the guards look like and other folks. What's Hunter's rebound look like?
Hunter had 4 boards. Collins had 2. Capela 7. Bogey had 6 boards. Trae chipped in with 4. Bay 4. Okongwu 4. Jalen 3. It was pretty much even.
Maybe it's a team rebounding effort then, but yeah, because
it just like but my point was this, right? I think my point came back in my head.
Okay.
We're not dominating the boards. We're not getting dominated on the board. So, and that's why I was saying, why not run Collins at the 5 so we can run pick and roll? But let me change that. I don't want to say 5. Run him with Okongwu, because with Okongwu, especially when he hit that 3 yesterday, Now you got to account for him, so you can clear him out, and his man gonna follow him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. They're gonna let him shoot it.
Well, I'm not saying what they're not just gonna let him shoot it. Somebody gonna be out there. Now let me say this I'm not saying they gonna be all over him like he's Trey or Bogey, but I'm saying he'll be able to move his man far enough to keep the lane open for Trey or for John and then to run a pick and roll, because we see now that John with Capela in the game is not ineffective. And then to Incog's point about John with the 2 boards, and I pointed out during the watch along, every possession Quinn has Collins running, and he go either to the corner 3 or the wing 3. That's it. He don't even go in the lane no more. That's the two areas he goes straight to those areas. So when I'm looking, when we shoot, it's hard for him to crash the boards because the Celtics already got position. You see what I'm saying? So and that's why. So
yeah,
Quinn gonna have to figure something out. So that's why I don't really depend on John for boards, because he had a disadvantage when the ball go up because he coming from the outside while the Celtics are already in position. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, that leaves the like Robert Williams, someone in position for the offensive rebound. You see, for I'm sorry, for the defensive rebound. Yeah, but yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know, but for me,
go ahead, my bad.
For me, I like Collins on the block, man. I don't. It just seemed like when he catches it and he establishes position, he scores. That's just to me.
DeMar been saying that shit.
I've been saying it, man. I've been saying this is what I said in Cobb. What can we all agree on John? We all agree he can't dribble to the point to where you could give him the ball at the 3-point line like you can do Sadiq Bey, and Sadiq Bey can go in the lane. John can dribble just enough.
Just enough.
If he already on the block, with his back, and then he can either hit you with the hook that he hit over old buddy, off the glass when he hit off the glass. I think that was on Jaylen Brown. I'm not sure. Or John is killer. He's awesome at mid range when he do that turnaround jumper. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather John shoot that and miss than him shooting threes, because he's not consistent with the 3 ball. Just like Incog pointed out, tonight he'll give you 44%. Tomorrow he'll go 1 for 8 from 3. Yeah, so I mean, but I'll be on Quinn ass, but I got to give him credit that he went with that lineup, man. That he had a Conwu in with Collins, and he cleared a Conwu out and let John do his thing. Now, I'm not gonna sit here in front. Him hitting them threes probably did help. Him being able to, speaking of John, hitting them threes probably help him, was able to get to the basket. You know what I'm saying? But I still think John is more effective on the block and then in pick and roll action with Trae Young than what Quinn. I'm not even gonna say Quinn. I'm gonna say Nate, because he started this under Nate. Okay. Then having him just run down. Bro, I'm telling you, watch the games, bro. He run down and he stand at the 3-point line, bro. Either at the corner or at the wing. And he don't move, bro. He will not move from those spots. Watch it. I'm like, bro, you got $100 million man. You got a proven 20 or 10 guy, and you just got to understand it. We got to get something out this guy.
And DeMar, you been saying that for a minute, and then when when you said it, I started thinking, I started looking at stuff, right? Because my whole thing, like, shit, we need rebound and other stuff. And once soon as you said that shit, I can't remember when you said it, I started looking at it. I said, the motherfucker right. His ass need to be on the post. Because I was trying to figure out how this 2010 guy become who he is today. The shit, he didn't get back worse. I'm sorry. Right? So once you said that, it all clicked to me. The same thing. It's when you sit there and look at it, put his ass on the post.
Yeah, because bro, that's not right, man. Like, there's no way you a proven 20-10 guy. I don't care if we was a rebuilding team or not. 20-10, that means you can score the ball.
Before I forget, quick question: When did Capela come?
What year?
Yeah,
he got here Trey's second year, I think.
Well, John is 20.
Christmas time.
When did John become 20-10?
He got here Christmas because we made a trade right, and it was right before January, I think. It was either beginning of January or end of December. But because matter of fact, when we traded for him, Clint was still hurt. Remember, he had the foot injury when we traded for him. So he didn't. It took him what? I think he didn't even play with us for like a month.
Right.
He was hurt.
Was John 2010 when in the year Capela was here?
Hell no. His usage keep going down.
So he never been to 2010. Okay.
He was 2010 before Capela got here. And then you add Capela, you add Hunter, we had Bogey. So John usage went down, and then I started noticing he keeps shooting these threes. But I wasn't concerned because he was only really shooting like 2 a game. I'm like, okay, I can live with that.
Now he regular.
Now they just turn him to a straight bro. He just you know what he remind me of, Foot and Incog? He remind me of Kevin Love. Kevin Love was a 20-15 guy in Minnesota, right? Went to Cleveland and they just turned him to a spot up shooter, dog. He just stood there with LeBron and Kyrie.
But then again, it kind of remind me, you know, of that that role Danilo Gallinari was had for us. You see what I'm saying? Because his role was just to, you know, come in and, you know, shoot threes. But Gallo was smart. Gallo was real good on the block, man.
Boy,
he had moves like I don't know what, but you know, he got to be able to mix it up. You see what I'm saying?
And you weren't stopping him at the block.
No,
right? Slow, but he knew how to use his weight, his body on you, and he crafty as hell.
Yeah. And I think using John on a block, man. I think John is our best post player right now. We know we can't throw the ball to Clint and a combo right now at this moment. You know, I think he probably need another off season. You know, because he definitely got to get that. When he missed that free throw push shot, I was like, bro, you got to hit that, my guy. Like, you know, that got to be a state. That should be automatic for Conwoo. So, you know, hopefully he adds that to his game next season. But I think John, man, now what's going to be the telltale? The tell sign is this: how are we going to use John with Murray back? You know, because you know Murray gonna get his touches, his usage. Now I will say Murray is he will distribute the ball. But, I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm looking as a whole. That's why I said Murray being suspended. It's opened the eyes of the whole damn team, in my opinion. Not just that, the coaching staff. If you see the formula. Are you going to heed to that formula? Hey, man, this is what we need to do. If you saw how we started that damn game last night, and how efficient all them guys were playing at the same time, right? Playing smart, high IQ basketball, right? That's what they did. I'm even surprised. There was some other shots I thought Trey was going to take, even when he was open, that he passed it off, right? I was surprised a couple of those kind of open. I said, open for Trey that he normally take, then he pass it off, right? So maybe they're growing. Maybe they build a chemistry. You see what I'm saying?
Could be, man.
And because if you look at it in the game, I wasn't really worried because you already know how I feel about Boston. You got to look at their history. Look at the shit they did last year. We're talking about we inconsistent. They inconsistent.
You know what, Foot? Like you said. Gotta add to your point, man. You 100% correct, bro. Because you know what we're not seeing in the news. Maybe for some diehard Boston fans, but what you brought up about them last year, bro. Tatum he's terrible right now in the playoffs, dog. He was crap in the finals last year. Bro, I think last night he was like 6 for 20 something. Like he is terrible in this series, man. And you know what? I don't hear none of these sports people saying nothing about Tatum.
They don't. They got their own fucking narrative, right? You ought to hear. I said I'm gonna purposely listen to all the shows this day. You know, it was like an afterthought, right? They ain't holding their ass accountable. Only one dude on First Take. What's the dude with the heavy ass accent? Stephen A is a hater. Let me get on that.
Who is?
Stephen A is a fucking hater. I think he pissed off because what we did to them goddamn Nick, right? But he's straight. Hey, I ain't worried about it. That's what y'all said the other day. They finna close this shit out. It's changes now because and the other guy who with him, he clowned ass. Oh, that he said the same thing. I don't trust him, and he went down to specific points. The decision making towards the end of the game. He went down each one. The Marcus Smart stood, the turnover from Tatum, everything, and that's how I feel. I'm not scared of these dudes. That's why I got on y'all ass to them. Oh, well, it was a good season. Man, fuck them. Because they ain't it. Right? They ain't who they are. If anything, Jaylen Brown, that dude.
Yeah.
And that's
Jaylen Brown.
I said this shit last year. I said, because, you know, Jaylen Brown was pissed off. Right? You know, this whole so-called stir up. You look at it. He showed up in the playoff last year. But guess who getting all the talk? Fucking
and that's the one. Hey, that's the one the Celtics fans be saying they want to trade.
He want to be about. Hey man, hey, the motherfucker came on with a throwback Braves.
The Braves gear on at the press conference. I seen that.
Did you finally see it? Come on, dog. Come on.
I saw it, man. Hey, you know me, bro. I
feel him, man, because he's getting so much fucking disrespect from the fans, from the media. Tatum. I'm like, when they first started talking about Tatum. And here's some of our folks talking about, man, fuck Tatum. Put pressure on his ass, he fold.
I wish I was a computer whiz, man, because I do a program up that'll be hitting his Jaylen Brown Twitter up every day. Like, hey, we love you in Atlanta. We miss. Come on.
Hey, man,
every day I will have a bot hitting them up, bro. Every day, bro.
I have no doubt. If you think about not just this time, how he's praised Trey Young. I have no doubt that JB want to be in the damn back in the A.
But remember what I said, man? I said this about All-Star, but I also said this before the series started. I said if we could beat the Celtics, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yep, I remember.
We could get Jaylen Brown, dog.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The Celtics are built to win now. If we could upset them right now, bro, Jaylen Brown, I wouldn't be surprised if he requested a trade, man.
Yeah,
because you know they already Celtics fans been hating on him, been trying to trade him for the past 2 or 3 years. I think something like this would make him what I like to say, one of those disgruntled stars.
Yeah, bro, he been disgruntled since last year. I saw,
which it make it easier to trade for.
And with this team, you know, and the expectations, I mean, you got to break it up. I mean, from a front office standpoint, what you gonna do? Run the same team back? You gotta think about, you know, breaking the team up and trying to, you know, do something else, because you can clearly see, you know, if they get beat by Atlanta, I mean, what else can you do?
Bro, them fans up in Boston, if we beat them, they'll probably try to burn that whole place down, bro. That's how mad they'll be, dog.
Hey, but guess what?
And you know, you know how they races up there. We just need a couple N-words on Jaylen Brown timeline real quick. We need a couple of them fans call them that N-word real quick, like they usually do when they lose.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't think he like Boston, bro. I mean, and being under the shadow of fucking Tatum. So Tatum got his match already, right? Bro. Tatum got his match.
Ass in the playoffs. I'm over here before the series started, man. I'm over here like, man, I hope Tatum don't light us up.
Well,
he hit some threes, and then when I go look at the box score, I'd be like, this dude was like 6 for 30.
Hey, man.
And that's the thing with Tatum again. Tatum, if he goes downhill attacking the basket, I mean, you can't stop him. Yeah, there were times when he just went right past Hunter. Yeah,
Time,
last night.
couple times.
But then again, just like you said, the 1 for 10. You see, 1 for 10 last night, and then he gonna have games where he's like 5 for 7. So that's what you get with Tatum. He's falling in love with the three too much.
And what Jaylen Brown doing? Going to the rack,
Attacking the basket, yeah.
Man, I was just like, we cannot stop this guy. But hey, did y'all know Hunter played Hunter only took 15 seconds off in the second half? He played the whole second half. I didn't even realize it. Yeah. Well, minus 15
41
seconds.
minutes, yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. I said, during our watch along, I said, listen, man, if I'm Quinn Snyder, I'm telling Trey Young at halftime, hey, you ain't coming out the game, my guy. And he didn't.
No, he came
out. If I'm Trey Young.
Oh, no, he didn't, did he? No,
he didn't come out. If I'm Trey Young, that's what I would have told the coach. I'd have told the coach, like, coach, I ain't coming out this game because, bro, this is what you make your name at. Like, I'd be on Trey Young ass, dog. I'd be on his ass, bro. But listen, when this motherfucker come through, that should remind me of the Knicks of the 2021, man. When I was watching him make that run, and I was just like, I started calling him Young Legend, man. And ever since then, that's like my expectations from him, bro. So like when he do stupid shit, like during the season, granted, I don't believe we're a 41-41 team. I mean, I know our record says that, but I did think we was gonna be a 50. I thought we was gonna be a 50-win team this year, man. I don't think before the season started, us getting 50 wins, I thought that was a realistic goal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that was something. It ain't like I said we was going to win like 60. I said we should win 50. But man, fuck that regular season. I guess that regular season is born for this guy, man.
Hey, I meant to say that earlier. I guess he's right.
He's showing his ass off right now. And I got to tip my cap. Now, like I said, man, I put it on Twitter and I said it last night, man. I do believe DeJounte Murray running up on that referee helped us last night with them calls because, like I said, and then yesterday in Boston, he doubled after he got suspended and they interviewed him. He doubled down on that shit about them refs. He doubled down. He stood his ground. And what I was trying to explain to some cats, I was like, listen. And they was like, no, it didn't influence. I said, bullshit, because guess what? I bet you money. A lot of eyes was on those referees last night. I know I was watching them. I was watching to see, bro. We was getting calls. We wasn't even getting in Atlanta in Game 4, dog. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you now. If I want to nitpick, it was a couple drives that Trey did that I thought he got the body on that they didn't give it to him. But I believe that this game last night was. I had no problems with the referees last night. I thought it was called fair across the board. But I do believe Murray running up on that referee put all eyes on those refs. That's what I believe. Because, bro, when they didn't call that shit in Atlanta, bro, when Tatum grabbed the fucking net and blocked,
and when he ran to the ref,
I'm like, how you don't call that? How you don't? Everybody, 17,000 people saw him grab the net and pull himself up, and they didn't call it. So thank you, DeJounte Murray, for your sacrifice.
But one thing that's interesting about this game, when it comes to Horford and Williams, because the thing is about Boston, they really only run two bigs at you.
Right.
And to me, from a strategy standpoint,
mm-hmm.
It would be kind of beneficial to try to put pressure on them by getting fouls, picking up fouls on Horford and Williams. Did you know two fouls for Horford, and 4 for Williams. That's the key. You got to keep attacking them. Try to get them in foul trouble, but you can't do that by shooting all them threes. You see what I'm saying? You
Yep.
you
They went
gotta
at
attack it.
they went at Horford in game 4.
Mm.
They went after Horford. Um, but to go back and piggyback on your point, um, I forgot who was saying it, but in game 1 they were saying, "Damn, I can't remember who said it because I want to give them credit." They was like, "What we're not doing is making Tatum work on defense, and we wasn't making Horford work on defense because Horford on defense,
That's what I've been saying.
he's not really doing shit.
Not a damn thing.
You're not really doing nothing."
You know why? Because
Because
his man standing in the corner.
our power forward at the 3-point
His
line.
man standing in the corner. That's
my
easy.
whole point.
The power forward at the 3-point line. I mean, at
No.
the end of the day. So, and I think so. I think we should have did, and we did it in game 4. We did a whole bunch of switching, and we was getting like Trey, Murray. We was getting the switch on Horford, and we kept attacking Al Horford off the dribble when we got the switch. Why we not doing that more often? I don't know. But once again, with John Collins, if you get him on the block, because guess who guarding John Collins? Tatum. Tatum ain't trying to play no defense for real. But guess what? When you get John the ball at the 3-point line, you giving Tatum a break. Tatum gonna let him shoot it. I mean, let's be real. John is not consistent to where I'm concerned about him shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? So why not get him on the block? And hell, I don't care if Tatum on him or not. I know people were saying he was getting, and then sometimes it called. I don't know if you've been seeing it. I seen Collins when he do get the mismatch on the block, they don't even give him the ball.
They don't.
Oh hell yeah!
They'll look him off.
No.
Now, I don't know why.
No, I know why, because sometimes the Hawks play like, okay, I get the ball, it's my turn to shoot, kind of thing, instead of trying to exploit the mismatch. And that's immaturity. You this playoff basketball, you got to exploit the mismatches. Yeah, your shot attempts may be down, but you got to exploit the mismatches.
Yeah, because at the end of the
Your
day,
turn don't matter.
Yeah, it's all about winning the game. And like I just said, that's why I like when Trey Young, I like when he distribute that ball early, like he did game 4, like he did tonight, well, last night. Distribute the ball early, because at the end of the day, if we win, say we would have beat Boston by 15, Trey Young still gonna get the credit. So what I'm saying is, we just gotta, the focal point, like you said, should be winning the game. Not am I getting my shots? Is it my turn? It should be to win the game, man.
Yeah,
but,
and that's my thing. And that's
I'm
my thing.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Y'all keep talking.
And that's my thing with last night, because it brings up to an argument that I build up. Should we just let Trey Young just do his thing?
Yeah.
Should we just get out? Because just like we saw last night, when he gets downhill, when he gets in the rhythm, he's unstoppable. No one can guard him. So do you just let him shoot up 33 shots a game, and everybody else gets get their shots when Trey Young passes the ball?
Man, I've been saying this for months, right? I'm like, stop Trey Young as a scorer. That's what he's been his whole damn career. And people keep talking about he don't share the ball. The motherfucker been averaging 10 assists a game since he been in the league.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck you say that he don't share the ball?
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit, right? He's at his best. DJ not being there last night was a blessing for Trey, because Trey do what Trey does.
Yeah.
Right? And he stopped trying to change his game. He gonna share the damn ball. Mm-hmm. Right? Stop trying to make him do all this other. Let him play in the flow like he's used to. That's how he got to the league. Right?
And in some ways, DeJounte Murray got to realize that too. You basically need to play off Trey Young, because that's what you saw when I don't know if it's a good analogy, but LeBron and D Wade. D Wade sacrificed his game, for LeBron. LeBron was the main guy.
Right.
So I think that's what DeJounte Murray needs to realize. Okay, Trey, this your team. I'm gonna play off you. So hope that happens next game.
I think, I think you see in the playoff series, you can see kind of them come together. They had some good games together. So, yeah, people need to stop this. Trey need to do this, Trey do that. But they call me what? A Tracy. But when I sat down, because I sat down a couple months ago, and when I started getting on with Demond and them, really start doing some additional analyzing of the game, because I don't want to be coming here talking like I don't know. If I'm going to talk about something, I want to talk with some damn intelligence. And I just take my perspective, right? And I'm just looking at it for what it was, what it is, not being a damn homer. What do I see? Because at the end of the day, it's just basketball. This shit ain't nothing special, ain't nothing new, and then just play damn ball. And you look at it, I came to the conclusion months ago, man, whatever the hell they trying to do, fuck all this shit. Let Trey play Trey ball. That's when he's at his best. And he gonna get people involved.
He left out there
last night. Hit their damn shots.
Because I left out there last night, bro.
Yeah, I know. Because people go, John don't get his touch. No, John get his touch. Just fucking on the perimeter, right? He don't get it. That's when I came to when DeMond keeps saying it. He get this shit on perimeter, and he don't have no damn dribble, so he don't tap, and he hold the ball. He has the ball for like what I said, DeMond, 1.1 seconds. His average time the ball is in his fucking hand. Right, that's his average. So that right there told he ain't shooting it. So it ain't not he even the touches. He ain't taking the damn shots.
Well, with John, I'm gonna tell you like this. I already know. Listen, I don't watch these dudes so much. When they give it to him in the perimeter, since he can't dribble the ball,
right?
If he not wide open, he look directly for a pass.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it. He'll get it. If he not wide open to pull it, he go just like he get it. He'll either do that little 1, 2, 3 dribble left or right, never for the basket, pick it up and look for either Murray or Trey. To me, like I've been trying to explain to people, that's not his strong point. You can't expect somebody, and maybe it's a terrible example, but I said that's like me telling Trey go post up, and I'm throwing him the ball in the post, and then I get mad because he's not giving me 25 points a night. Like, that's not his game. That's
a great analogy.
That's not Collins' game, man. Now, and I just want them to put him in the position. Now, if Collins was just missing mid-range shots, if he was missing just easy shit, pick and roll shit, then okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I can't expect John to give me whatever we expect from John at this point. Right now, if you're getting 13 to 15, it's like we winning. That's a good night. I can't expect that from him shooting 9 threes when I know he can't make them. And what I was telling people in college, I said every time John Collins shoot threes, to me, it's an empty possession. It's a turnover just about. Because the chances of making it slender. Luckily, he got cooking back there yesterday. But I loved him in the pick and roll action. I loved him.
Hey, Demond. It's like my word, fool's gold.
Fool's gold, man.
Fool's gold. That's what it is.
Fool's gold. That's what it is, man. So, why it took Quinn so long to put John in that pick and roll with Trey, I don't know, but I hope he stick with it. Right now, and I hate to say it, I think, and once again, like I like to tell people, I ain't no coach, I ain't no basketball analyst. I'm a fan. I'm just a basketball fan. But in my opinion, I don't think Capela playable right now. Because Boston just too potent at the perimeter, man. He's just too potent. Now, you could probably play him in spurts, maybe. But, I mean, let me think. Hold up. Let me think. Yeah. With Robert Williams. Because what y'all think about Okongwu on Williams? You think he been holding it down? I don't think
nobody really been holding it down again. That's the effect of them not being at the basket, right? Especially on the offensive side. Let me say that. Right? Again, our shot go up, we got one in against 3. So I don't think it's a question about effectiveness. But what I will say, and I said this last night, it's not that he's not playable, but it's all about matchups and what you need at that time. This is playoffs, right? And that's why I'm saying earlier, that's why sometimes you play a Kongu for certain things depending on who's out there and the matchups, right? Sometimes you play Clint. It depends. I won't say he's unplayable right now, but they played him the right way last night. Let me say this with a Kongu out there.
Let me ask y'all this, man. So after seeing what worked in the last 6-7 minutes of the fourth quarter, do you pull Clint out earlier now in the than you normally? Because obviously Clint gonna start.
No.
So you just stay
situational.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, Foot, what's this? This is gonna be game 6. We already know everybody gonna do now. I mean, it ain't really no more adjustments you can really make, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what everybody gonna do. When you get 6 games in, it ain't no rabbits coming out unless you get some bench player or something to get hot. But I mean, as far as the main pieces,
no.
Okay.
You don't, right?
I'm gonna just say this. From what I saw is that, when Boston attacks the basket, they get layups. I really didn't see, a whole bunch of resistance. So if you talking about taking Capela out, then I just think it's gonna get worse. I really think Boston coming out in this next game is gonna make a conservative effort just to attack. Just
so damn
to
long.
Attack the basket. They were bailing. Well, I ain't gonna say they were bailing us out, but
no, they were.
All of those long 3-pointers, they don't really need to do that. Really, they
a 3-point shooting team though in college.
Yeah. But the thing is, when it comes to your basketball IQ, what's effective. You see what I'm saying? Hunter, I love him. I love him. Hunter, I love him. But look, whenever Brown or Tatum had Hunter one-on-one, they just went around him flat out. No resistance whatsoever. And so I just think that's what Tatum is going to do next time. And I think that is the game plan for Boston.
What if I tell you this, and tell me what you think about this with the Hunter thing. This is what I always think about Hunter. So we always put him on so-called the other team's best player. Okay. I think Hunter tries to play a little bit more conservative defense due to superstar players are gonna get certain calls. So I mean, how aggressive can you really guard a Jason Tatum? Since across the NBA he's considered a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Hunter, and maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that was what Quinn told him. Hey, don't get in foul trouble because we need you. Now that I'm thinking about it, because he played the whole second half minus 15
seconds.
What?
you know what? I was looking like, bro, like Incar said, there was no resistance. And that's not usual, right? It was too easy. So you might be right. And that might have been smart.
And maybe he was thinking this. Maybe I might be giving Quinn too much credit, but maybe Quinn was like, because I said this in game 1. Maybe you want to give them the 2s than the 3s because we are better scoring 2s and 3s. So it's easier for us to match them bucket for bucket if they get 2 and we get 2 instead of them hitting threes, and we're a low percentage 3-point shooting team. Maybe that's a little strategy. What y'all think about that?
Now, if that's the strategy, okay, then yeah, you can take Capela out.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know what you know.
Well, I still want to take Capela out completely, not completely, right? Because we still need a little physicality there. But I think again, it's the moment. It's the moment in time that he's in there. You got to be real strategic with it, right? We don't want him out there just because he's a starter, right? Look at the matchups. What you got out there? What you out there to do? Like a Congo was perfect for the to finish that thing out with what he was doing, what he provided, right? So again, I think it's situational. It's just, I wouldn't just take him out or not play him. That'd be crazy, right? Because yeah.
Because the temptation would be just to play small ball with him, may put Sadiq Bey and Hunter, and then Congo, and that's what we've been doing. I think at the end of the games, am I right?
Yes, Sadiq Bey been guarding him a lot.
Last night, the last 7 minutes, it was Congo, Collins, Trey, Hunter, and Bogey. That's who we ran that's who we ran small with.
Yeah.
Because you can't run John and Clint.
Yeah.
You can't do it because it's now John, because everyone know Clint can't shoot shit. No one guards him, really. So he can't open up the lane. Even if you go stand in the corner, ain't nobody going out there for real. And they're gonna let you pass him the ball anyway out there.
Hey, did we get a 3-second defensive call, 3 second on their ass because of that exact damn thing? I believe on the right end, on the right side of the court when we was down there.
Shit, let me tell you something, but I can't remember because I was so mad at halftime, bro. I was already in the garage, bro. Like I was pissed off, bro, at halftime.
Bro, I popped on right after I caught up after halftime, because I cussed them motherfuckers out in practice. And I saw you in the garage already. See, that's
bro, I was angry, man. Like because I didn't like what
I was calm and cool.
I was angry, dog. I was so mad, bro.
I'll call a game in a minute. When I feel good, I was just chilling.
Shit, I probably was lit by that time. That shit happened in 3 seconds. I can't remember that shit, man. I was just sitting there, bro. And then it didn't help that goddamn on the watch along, John and White Mike, they stream was ahead of mine. So they fucking my head all fucked up. I'm like, oh man.
I gotta tell you what do about that, Demond. Like when you was ahead of mine too, and we both on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Turn that motherfucker off and turn it back on. Stop it.
Bro, I couldn't, man. Bro, I was at the point I ain't want to miss none of the action, bro. I was like, I can't.
Hey man, did y'all notice? I mentioned last night. Well, in the chat, did y'all notice how Trey was putting that body up on folks on defense? He was bodying some folks.
Bro, he motherfucker worked on defense, bro. Yeah. Like he was a two-way player, especially in that second half. He was a two-way player, man.
He was. I mean, he played solid fucking defense.
How many steals did he end up with? Let me see.
Maybe 2.
Yep, 2 steals. Yep, led the team in steals.
And how many deflections? Some turnover that he deflected, and man, that motherfucker ball, bro. You can't.
He had 4 turnovers, but I don't think he had none of them in the fourth.
That's only he had 4 turnovers.
That's it. Actually, the funny part, I only remember one, the one where he threw it, and I think that was in the first half. He threw it left because he thought Hunter was gonna be there, and straight out of bounds.
I think it was Bay.
Yeah, it was somebody. He thought it was gonna be right there at that wing at the 3, but they had backed up. But I can't even remember the other turnovers, dog.
I didn't even focus on that shit like I know him do. Like, bro, hey man, he was hella efficient, bro. He was his mind, whatever. His mind was. I mean, look, playoff man. He lived for big moments,
bro. That's cold, bro. What he did was cold, bro. Especially when I found out he had already told Murray, "Get ready for Game 6." That's cold, bro. He thought there and win it how he won the game.
That's
some cold stuff right there,
what
dog.
stars do.
Yeah,
maybe we need to get everybody else to say fuck Trey Young, because it seems like every time somebody say that, bro, he turn up.
Well, he said in this interview he went shit. It ain't bother him. He said they just show they respect me. He said ain't nothing like New York.
Facts. People don't insult you if they don't fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You doing something right, bro. When they insulting you like that, you doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't do that for everybody.
Yeah, man. And we ain't finna. Hey, we need to stop saying this. Well, I don't want to hear no more demand. Yeah, I'm still happy. I'm happy what happened if we do lose. Fuck all that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I say that, man. I'm gonna tell you why I do that. To prepare myself emotionally.
mm-hmm.
That's why I do that. Because if you go back and look, in my post,
right.
bro, I was running around all Twitter saying we was finna beat. I said we beating y'all ass in 7, bro. No, I think I said 6. I was talking, bro, before the series. I'm talking.
No, you said 7.
Ass shit, bro, to everybody. So then when the chip was down, that's why I say stuff like that, to get myself ready emotionally when we lose, so I don't get so upset, so I don't get so angry.
Well, I would only get upset if they be on that bullshit. That's the only time.
That's what I'm saying. We be on a lot of bullshit, Foot.
Huh?
I mean, we be on a lot of bullshit this year, man. We 41-41. We blew big leads, bro. When we blew that lead in San Antonio, I was so mad, bro. You can't be up 24 and trick off a lead to a team with 18 wins like that, bro.
Or Houston,
it's hard. That's the number one thing for the Hawks this year, man. We we're not consistent overall. It's always something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Drum in the front office, rumors and all this bullshit. So they play.
Yeah, Pockets know. But I was talking cash shit, bro. Hey, let me tell you something, man. When I be out here, when I talking with Hawks fans, bro, I talk.
You supposed to talk your shit.
I talk cash shit.
You talk your shit.
Matter of fact, when I go to the gym today, it's this motherfucker I gotta go see today. He was on my ass yesterday. When I left that gym, he was like, "Yeah, it's over with." I said, "Okay."
But the thing is about with us being inconsistent and everything. Here, when you talk about consistency with Trey Young, you're not going to have many games like this where these heroics kick in. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, next game I want to see more consistency. Especially in that third quarter, so we don't have to depend on a logo 3 with seconds left just to win the game. We gotta establish more consistency.
That's exciting.
I mean, I like it. I like it every now and then. Every 5-6 games or something. But you this is the playoffs. You're not gonna have that.
No.
Yeah, you can't depend on it. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I want to see more consistency, like especially in the third quarter of next game. And another thing is, when it comes to Boston in this series, let me ask y'all something with Boston. Have they had a bad game yet? Like a straight bad game where they're just inconsistent.
Not in this series.
Yeah,
I would say not overall. Just Tatum, really.
I think they're due. I think they're due for one. Every team has one game where things just don't go right for them.
You kind of
they do for one. I hope.
You kind of can call that finished in the last 6 minutes bad, very bad decision making. Their decision making. We appreciate that, and we appreciate them for keeping Derek White on the bench and putting Smart out there.
Hell yeah, because he was fucking killing us.
That was the dumbest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? That's your third best guy, right?
Maybe that should be a game plan. Make Marcus Smart beat us. He was, bro. He puts, because Derek White had 18. He either had 15 or 18 at one point, and I was like, bro, that's what I'll be talking about when the others beat us, man. I was like, he finna go for another, because you know what? Now that you point that out, Foot, in every win, Derek White had 25. every win this series. He had 25. So I was like, this dude,
that's the key.
I said he finna go for another 25. And you know what else? You know who else we kept silent? We kept Brogdon silent last night. You didn't see that what's the guy name? Sam Hauser. Because remember, they was putting Hauser on Trae game 1.
Well, they put him on there, but they was getting them into the pick and roll to get on Trae when he won, and they were cooking his ass. So what Boston is, they provide a lot of help for Hauser when he got matched up with Trae. Period. Because this defense, we were targeting Hauser, right? Because they were cooking his ass.
Yeah,
right?
but remember in game 1, Trae couldn't get past Hauser. He had 3 times and he had 2 turnovers and a bad shot.
Was it? I don't remember, but was it because of the help they had? The help they threw at him? Because they were helping Hauser in this whole damn series.
But
Hauser's liability when he on Trae.
Well, he couldn't get past him in game 1, and I was 1-on-1 coverage, man. Because remember, I was like, God damn, he can't get past this dude. And then, but yeah, man, that was. Thank you, Joe Mazzulla, for taking Derek White out the game. And yeah, you're right, Pockets. Yeah, and you know what, bro? What Pockets said, I kind of felt insulted. I felt insulted. Blake Griffin ain't played none this series,
bro.
I was like, why is he putting Blake Griffin in? Is he trying to trying to play us or something?
Yeah, hey, when he did that, I said that's fucking insult. They just straight insult our ass on that bullshit.
Yeah, I thought he was trying, bro. I thought he was trying to send a message like, yeah, this shit is a rat. Let me
yes, he did.
Blake get some playoff time in.
Let's be 100.
Yeah,
let's be 100. That's exactly what it's at.
Blake ain't played none of the series, and he just decided.
The announcers came on because I was on TNT. Said something about that dang trying to get him ready. Man, fuck that. That's disrespect.
Hey, yeah, I mean, they thought it was over. I thought it was over. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro. So, I told y'all, man, at the 7-minute mark, bro, it was bleak for me, bro. I was just like,
hey, one thing I said, bro, and I think one of the announcers said it too. They letting us hang around because we trading shots, but they're not blowing that shit open. Every time they went on a run, we responded. Another thing we want to talk about, we were hitting our shots, man. Especially off the rip. The rip, JJ hit a 3. I think that gave them early in the first quarter, or first half, early in the first half, that gave us the team a lot of confidence. Like, man, don't shoot that shit up 3. Hey, man, don't shoot this other shit. Oh, okay. So go ahead.
And also I don't mean to interrupt you. I was looking at the box score. Boston shot 7 for 13, 53% from the free throw line, and we shoot 100%. And that made a good difference too, because
I didn't think about that,
making our shots. And another thing, when it comes to Hunter hasn't been real good at free throw either, but he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot no free throws.
Yeah.
Only I think Trey Bogey and Sadiq Bey shot. And that may be a good strategy, putting them on the free throw line. Because
yeah, I agree. What about Bogey coming out real fucking aggressive? I mean, not just offense.
Bogey held it down last night.
Hey,
I've been bragging Bogey, bro. I've been on Bogey ads. I've been talking shit.
You can see him talking shit like, let's go. God damn.
Yeah, he showed, bro. He showed.
Bogey was locked in, bro.
He was turned up last night. Yeah. And I got to shout out to Bogey, man. I got to apologize for ragging on Bogey. But he showed up, man. Like you said, he was very confident last night, bro. Like,
on both ends. I mean, this is this bullshit I be talking about. They have shown us time and time again throughout the whole season they can do what they did last night.
Oh man, we got it, bro. Oh, I wish I was in Atlanta, bro. I would have got me some tickets to this game. I know that shit finna be rocking.
Hey, they probably already in the crowd on the sideline. Hey, Brown, bro, you know you want to come to the crib. You know you want to come back to the crib.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, you better be glad I ain't no computer whiz. Every day I had that damn bot sending him messages, man. Hey, we waiting for you, bro. They don't love you up there, dog. You know they don't love you. Yeah, they don't love you up there, dog. Come down here. You know you want to be down here.
I remember seeing him.
Except y'all boy, man. I don't fuck with y'all boy, man. Malcolm Brogdon, I can't fuck with him.
No, fuck Malcolm Brogdon.
Nah.
He went to GAC anyway.
Nah, you can't be from Atlanta or Georgia, whatever the fuck, you know, because he's from Norcross, right? So he's not from technically he's not from Atlanta, right? If my Atlanta map right, y'all school me because the girl said Norcross is not Atlanta, so I don't know. But
Norcross Metro, I mean, that's like
you can't be from there and say you didn't even fuck with the Hawk. Like, you keep that shit to yourself, bro. And then don't insult the Hawk fan base, bro. Yeah. Like, I can't, Like, he could have kept that to himself. Like, you know what, guys? Hey, the organization coming, blah, 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 and kept it at that.
That's that GAC.
Don't show up.
That's that Great Atlanta Christian education, filling the head up like that. That's what I'm gonna say. Goddamn it, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I understand it.
Yeah,
I understand it fully.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Brogdon was lying. Okay, but you don't air out dirty laundry, man.
Come back, but yeah, I like, man, shut the fuck up.
And then he tried to change it when he got his ass booed. And I'm glad they booed his ass, man. He felt that shit, dude. He did another interview saying he felt sad because, and that's another thing that I don't know if this is just an Atlanta thing, Georgia thing. I don't think no other NBA teams do it. But Brogdon said every time he come back, they always show him love. And I'm like, why would we show you love? You play for the other fucking team, bro.
No,
the people side of town. So
people that know him, that's what that's the love you're talking about.
His side of town.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just saying. I was like, what? Yeah. Like, get the fuck up out of here, man. Like, rooting for your ass.
I don't know if he actually lived in Norcross, but the private school he went to is in Norcross. So I don't know where the fuck he actually lived.
Well, he said he's from Norcross. Well, I'm just telling you. Well, excuse me. He didn't say that. That's what they had in the article, that he was from Norcross. I don't fucking know.
And two parts.
High school he went to
Norcross.
What'd you say?
The two parts of Norcross. You know,
oh shit,
they're the hood.
Yeah. Parts of Norcross.
yeah.
Oh man, I wish I could. Oh, I wish. Well, I would be at that game plane, turned up, bro.
I'll pick you up from the airport, man. I'll drop y'all.
Shit,
man, there's gonna be a lot of people there.
If I wasn't going on this trip, man, I'd be definitely looking at my finances real quick, trying to move some shit around to get my ass out that motherfucker.
See, I do something like go to Boston, but I know the ticket gonna be fire high anyway.
Oh, I ain't going. I ain't fucking with. I ain't going.
I just cuss the ass out just to stir up some shit. That's what I do. You know,
be like me, I'm gonna just stand outside the arena, try to instigate some stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what? Damn, something else I was gonna say. I forgot. Shit. Yeah, man. Brown, he won't be back in the A. I remember watching him at AAU, right? I knew he was gonna be good. I knew he was gonna be decent, but I didn't know he was gonna be this. Because when he went out to what school? What college he went to? He went out west, right?
Jaylen Brown. Yeah, he went out to
USC Cal. Yeah.
Was it Cal?
Yeah. Yeah, we already know why that motherfucker went out there.
So, hey, I just hope, man, everybody need to make sure they show the fuck up on time, bro. I need to find somebody up in that game, send me one of them fucking shirts, dog. I got one from last year. I'm find somebody in that game, send me one of them motherfucking shirts, like I did. See if my homegirl gonna go to the game. She sent me that shit last time.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. You know, I mean, we can, man. Again, I ain't scared of these dudes. They will give.
I mean, you right foot. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna give you your credit, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I was down at the game 5. I mean, game 4. I was down, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even go motherfucking lie, bro. And Foot came in there was like, bro, it was you and who else said that shit?
Hey, man,
you and somebody else said that shit. Oh, you and Ticket. It was you and Ticket. Y'all was like, man, fuck that.
Oh, we had a good video, man. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit, man.
Because I'll be want to set myself up for disappointment, man.
I get it. You be locked in, man. I had to learn when I started getting. I learned real quick. Oh, now I'm good this day. I'm good today. I'm gonna calm. Shit. Then you be going out. I say I gotta understand who the man is. Let him do his thing.
Bro, I be telling people, man.
I ain't drinking Kool-Aid. God damn it.
I be drinking that Kool-Aid fast as shit too, dog. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Hey, man, we all drink that shit. Let me.
I be drinking that shit bro. We went 2 games in a row. I be drinking the fuck out that Kool-Aid.
Hey, man, hey, can't nobody deny we all drink that shit, whether we keep it real or not. Cause we're gonna root for our guys,
I'm drinking that shit now, bro. Bro. I feel it, bro. I feel we finna win game 6, bro. I feel it, dog.
All we need to do is play basketball, bro. That's it. And I'm telling you, I told y'all then, folk clown the jet, that we needed that shit.
Yeah.
We needed that shit from DJ.
Shout out my boy, the plug right there. Plug said he got me on the shirt, man. I appreciate you, my guy. Hit me up, bro, so I can see you my info, and I'll pay you for the shirt, man. Pay for shipping.
That's what's up.
Man, I ain't got no problem with that. I just need one for my collection, man.
Yeah, hey, diehard fan. Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, man, it's just Boston ain't shit.
I'm supposed to be working right now and shit.
Yeah. Shit. And another thing, man, let Trey Young do his thing, man.
Yeah, you missed that the moment we was talking about it.
Let him do his thing, man. Just, he has some turnovers. Who cares, man?
Remember I've been saying that shit to who
cares, man?
Fuck all this new shit they trying to get him to do.
Like I said, man, he had 4 turnovers, but I can only remember 1, bro.
Yeah.
And I thought he played a fucking amazing game, man.
And the thing is, man, when you talk about Trey Young, man, he the only one on this team that can do what we needed to do last night. So if he the only one, man, everybody else just need to take a back seat. Who cares about sharing the ball?
They don't understand it. People, sports fans are prisoners of the moment, right? They don't put stuff in perspective, right? Like, bro, you got a dude who can give this. We had that shit. Anything, the only close thing we had that was Dominique. When the playoff hit, the goddamn boy, the Bird and the Dominique battles wasn't anything like that shit, bro.
I know that's right, bro.
Epic.
Dominique was holding that shit down for us, man.
Give me, hey, like Doc and Kevin would say, man, get the ball, get the fuck out of the way.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's it. And before I forgot again. I'm gonna tell you, the only team in the East that scare me. Who you think it is?
In the East?
In the East.
Let me think real quick.
Think about how I think, Damon. Think about it.
In the East.
Maybe you talking about Miami?
See?
I was gonna say that, bro. I was gonna say that, dog. I was gonna say that shit.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say that, bro.
Because the mentality, bro. They got a culture.
You know what I was saying last night? I said, I wonder if Miami let us win that game.
Yeah.
Nah.
So they can get that position. Yeah.
Nah, man, Miami ain't scared.
I mean, I know that. I know, but it just how everything is lining up, man.
Yeah, you're right. The only team that scares us is up. Yeah,
bro, you know Miami. Yeah. Miami is the slowest paced team in the league, the worst 3-point shooting team in the league, and bruh, in these playoffs, that shit they
finna knock out
everything.
They finna knock out who? The
number
1 fucking seed,
bro. With Giannis, without Giannis, bruh. Like these dudes flipped everything, like. And they doing it without Tyler Hero, who went out. I think Hero went out game 1, I think.
I'm doing the John now.
With the broken
pointed shit.
Hero, bro, they beating them without Hero, so they missing a starter. Bro, and they
and that's the thing. The superstars, they take it easy during the regular season, but shoot, in that postseason, they flipping the switch.
Hey, they
flipping the switch.
Hey, bro, effort by Jimmy Butler, dog. That shit was cold, bro. That was cold-blooded.
I turned that bitch off, bro. I literally turned that shit out like in Frontcourt, not beginning. I'm turning this shit off. Then I look at like, what the fuck,
bro? It's like you right, y'all right, man. Like you said about the stars, man. Because God dang it, bro. Well, we already know Bron a star, but that shit he did last game, that 20 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
Last night Booker went for like almost 50.
Booker went the fuck out. This some good playoff games, man.
Yes.
Jimmy with 56. What about even though they got eliminated, that dude, but Russell Westbrook, he was carrying them motherfuckers by himself, bro.
Yes.
No Paul George, no Kawhi. I think Kawhi played one game.
Hey man, Kawhi oh shit, he on the hook. Oh, he got 2 more years and a player option. Bro. Hey, him and Paul George, if I remember correctly, let me see. Bro, that's like $100 million between them two in that 2 years. What? They're gonna break that shit up, bro.
Well, I ain't even gonna get on Paul George because PG did play. He played a majority of the regular season.
Kawhi is
but Leonard,
what y'all be saying? He's a fucking dim star. He ain't no superstar. He ain't fucking available.
Just don't play no games, man. Like that's crazy. But yeah, there's been some good ass playoffs, man. But yeah, and I was thinking that foot. I was like, before we played the game last night, I was like, why that shit don't do that? Why the shit that's happening for Miami? How they just flipped everything. I'm like, why that shit can't be us, man? God dang. Like they the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. And not even I was like, why we can't catch on fire, bro?
Well, hey, we did. And when it would be fucking great. But 1 and 2 seed up out this motherfucker. And see, like I said before, when all these motherfuckers be chiming in on what Budenholzer did here. Oh, he did. We should have kept, man. Fuck that. And oh yeah, he did this. No, motherfucker, Giannis carried that ass to. Budenholzer was getting ready to get his ass fired.
A coach only as good as a star player, man.
Mm-hmm. Budenholzer will get his ass fired. And Giannis took that shit on top. All right, we're gonna let you ride a little bit more. They lose this shit, bro. It's gonna be some questions.
Yeah. And shout out to the chat, man. Hey, when you ask that question, who am I afraid of? Fools put the Knicks. I'm like, man, shit, no, man.
Fuck them damn Knicks.
The Knicks. That's another team I hate too. The Knicks. Man, the Knicks and the Celtics.
Hold on, but then they said, what's the name of the last game in the fourth quarter? Your boy didn't get Randall didn't even finish. They set his ass down, right? Yeah.
Man,
I ain't worried about the Knicks, man.
Man, I hope we play them though. That'll be good. That'll be a good series.
Hey, like I said before.
Oh, that's gonna be must watch TV too.
As I said before,
Trey Young taking that bye with Madison Square Garden, and it'll be a round 2.
Shoot,
I want to hear them interview with them fans outside. Well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Hey, well, they were saying fuck Trey Young when they beat the Cavs in game 3. They just said, fuck, they was in the hallway saying fuck Trey Young. I was like, damn.
Hey, he living rent free. But look, check this out though, man. It's like just looking at this shit. That's why I said, hey, when we was talking about, what's the best matchup? What's the best matchup? Who we want? Who should we lose in the playoff? Who we? I said, man, fuck that. If to be the best, beat the best. Get the ass on up out of here.
I'm with you, Foot. At the end of the day, and that's what I was saying when we beat Miami and played the Celtics, and they was like, I remember Matt and they was like, man, we could have been playing the Bucks. I was like, if you think
that's that weak bullshit,
if you want to win a championship, bro, you got to go through these teams sooner or later. What's the difference losing? What's the difference losing to a top team in the first round and losing them in a second or in the conference final? You got to go through them anyway to get to a championship. So I said, you know what? Doing my little sad moment. I was like, you know what? I'm glad we played the Celtics because if we didn't get nothing out of it, we get to see where the holes really are on this team.
Yeah, you did say that.
Granted, if we would have played, I'm just making something up. Say we played the fucking Bucks, Giannis get hurt, and we advance, and we thinking we're good than we really are. Considering we went 41-41 in the regular season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Think about this though, fellas. New York don't want to see us.
Nope.
Philadelphia don't want to see us.
Nope.
Milwaukee don't want to see us.
I'm already talking shit to Philly fans, dog.
We
already
in their heads, bro.
Yep.
I went on what's my guy name? RB.
Hold on, let me get on Pocket's ass.
I went on RB show because they're a real big Sixers channel, and I went over there when we won. they went live and they were saying like, "Thank you, Hawks." Woo, 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 woo. And I went up there and I said on YouTube, I went up there. I said, "You don't want us to beat the Celtics, my guy." Because see, they glad we winning because it's giving Embiid more time to. Embiid hurt.
Oh, that
Embiid hurt. So we get more time to rest. So I went up there, I left a comment. I said, "Bro, if we beat the Celtics, you don't want us to beat the Celtics because that means we rolling now. That means Trey cooking. That means the boys." I said, "You don't want to see us, bro, because we gonna come in there. It's gonna be 2021 all over again."
Let me get on Pockets real quick. We stuck 2 years ago, bro. Really? Come on, bro.
Nah,
hey,
dog.
Guess what? We're not the same team either.
Nah.
So we even.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Pockets. We give other teams their respect, but I ain't scared of the Knicks. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Jalen Brunson is a good ass pickup. Josh Hart was a good pickup, but I'm not like,
if all guys play ball, we beat anybody.
I'm more nervous with the Celtics that if we was playing the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
They give shit up. We just need to play, bro. I told you they're gonna give us some shit. This their MO. Starting back to last year. Ain't shit. They got the same damn team, right?
Who, the Knicks?
No,
the Celtics.
Yeah, they got the same team.
They're doing the same shit.
Yeah, did they add? Yeah, they added Brogdon. Yeah, Brogdon was already on that team. Yeah,
they added Gallo, but he was hurt. Now, if they had Gallo,
Gallo hurt.
That'd be dangerous.
So we lucked up on that Gallo thing. We lucked up on that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I don't want to get, but I understood.
Yeah.
So hindsight, that was a good decision.
I can't believe they put Blake Griffin in the game. That
disrespectful, bro.
I felt it so. I was like, what the hell? But shout out, what's the Celtics coach name? Joe Mazzulla. Shout out Joe Mazzulla for putting Smart in the game, man. Salute.
And taking White out. Yeah, or same damn thing. Yeah.
Yep. Salute
for that.
And that's my argument right there. I mean, a lot of people, in the chat and on this on the channel talk about defense. We need more defense. Bump defense. Look, Smart, all defensive team. Can you stop Trey Young?
Hold on, wasn't he the defensive player of the year too?
Yeah.
Who got that?
Last year he was.
Can Marcus Smart stop Trey Young?
Nope.
So that's my point. Bump the defense. We need to match offense with offense. And honestly, we can't stop nobody either. But guess what? We got Trey Young. We got
Hey, you doing that John Harris quote around here, right?
Hey.
That's all John said.
Hey,
score more points than they score.
But you got, you still got to get stops, man. We was getting stops. We was getting
Is Marcus Smart getting stops?
Hold on. But Ben Quayle,
no.
Whatever, man. Get
shout out for Marcus Smart for gambling on Trey Young too.
Huh?
When Trey drew that foul, when we was down 1, Marcus Smart tried to steal. I don't know what Marcus Smart was thinking when he fouled Trey Young down. What the fuck was he thinking?
Hey, you see, they played replay with Brown.
That was so stupid, man.
Why would you foul him down?
But Marcus Smart almost had to. He almost had to steal. If he
but you know what?
Because he hit his
and what I'm saying is this: why even attempt it when you don't need it? You just need a stop.
But that's what I'm saying. That's his style of play. He's a defensive player. There's times where you're going to be over aggressive on defense.
Well, I'm glad he was.
Yeah.
You got to pick your spots,
and that's why I say bump defense.
Well, yeah, just take it to the ass, man. Make them play. Because if you just make them play, right? And Marcus Smart respect Trey Young, believe it or not. How he was playing most of the game. So, but it's just go at these motherfuckers, man. That's it. That would be pissing me off. Go at them.
State Farm about to be turned up, and I ain't gonna be there. God dang.
I might have to call Tick and go down there and go. Shit, I got.
Go, man, bro. If I was in there, bro, I'd have had my ticket last night, bro.
Hey,
if I was in, bro, if I was within 3 hours of Atlanta, I'll be gone.
Hey, did y'all hear the situation that was going on? They moved the Janet Jackson concert.
Man, fuck Janet. Well,
but they,
yeah,
I mean,
hey,
they need to bring Janet on halftime. Bring her ass up there on halftime, man.
Yeah, let her do a little show for the team, man.
I'm still trying to figure out how Jermaine Dupri fucked that one up, bro.
Man, well, I ain't gonna
Well, you
say
know they
nothing.
book that stuff way out in advance and shit. But
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Go ahead.
But but just like Gucci, man, rooting for the Celtics, and
That motherfucker room for the man. Fuck him.
he be at the
I know.
Celtic game all the time, dressed
With
up in
Bob
like a
Kraft?
leprechaun.
With Bob Kraft next to him.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna come to the A and perform.
Man, fuck that. Yeah.
I called that out a while back.
You did.
Yeah, Gucci, but he always been that Celtic shit, man.
Yeah,
He don't need to be down here then. I mean,
He always been that Celtic shit, bro.
I was saying people don't have faith in the Hawks. That's why
That's why Brock said what he said.
Yeah,
that's fine. Let's go
You
ahead.
you know what? You know who do be riding for the Hawks? I gotta give him credit, man. Quavo be out that bitch riding.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Tucker be at almost every game.
2
Chains be there. You know, Chains got part ownership in the Skyhawks.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got some stars rocking with us, man. You know, that's consistent. They ain't wearing other people's uniforms and shit. You know what I mean? But hey, man, fellas, I'm finna get back to work, man. Before I get
I gotta go deal with this client. So yeah.
Hey, I'm out, but hey,
there it is.
Hey,
cold with it.
This what we believe in, man.
Absolutely.
Cold with it, man.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Boosie be there too. Boosie be out there. I don't think Boosie a Hawk fan. I think he's just Trey Young fan.
Yeah, he just used to be.
He's just a Trey fan, but he be out there in that front row though, talking shit. Feel me? But hey, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to Incogn.
All right,
tapping in today, man. Hey, don't forget tomorrow, family.
Hey, before y'all leave, man, hit that damn like button.
Yeah, hit that like button, man. We almost at 1,000.
If you're on your phone, just slide the chat down and get the money that like.
Yeah, we almost at 1,000 subs, guys. So tell all your friends, Hawk friends, hell, even if they ain't Hawk fans, tell them come subscribe so we can hit this 1,000 and keep it moving.
Hey, one more thing, man. I'm just shout out this channel because back in the day I was a blogger, and we would on the AJC we would blog about the Hawks, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the AJC didn't have a regular Hawks blog. They had a general blog, and so that's when shout out to Sequoia Smith. He made the first Hawks blog. So, that's how we, got to talk about the Hawks and, how everything going with the team, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel, this channel is, an innovative channel for Hawks fans. We never had this before. So shout out to Demond. Shout out to Demond bringing it, being an innovator, so we can chop it up about the Hawks, because there ain't no channel like this on YouTube. So one thing we got to do, as Hawks fans and as people who like to talk amongst Hawks fans, is support the channel. So y'all support the channel, and we gonna keep it going.
I appreciate that, man. Salute the Incog, salute the foot, man. I tell you like this, man. Being everybody know I'm not from Atlanta, right? I'm not even from Georgia. So can you imagine how hard it is for me to talk Hawk basketball with people if we didn't have this channel, New Pat City, Hawk Nation, but the old school one, I don't know if y'all been on that one though, Hawk Squawk. I've been on that since 2008.
Damn, but I forgot about that, bro.
Because the site had went down for like a couple years, and it's back up.
Oh, okay.
2008. That's where the first that was the only spot that I knew where you could talk Hawks content, like strictly Hawks. It wasn't a general basketball. So, I made this channel. And I wanted to be an interactive fan. I didn't want to be a podcast where just me up here running my mouth. I wanted, because we, like Incog said, we don't got nowhere to talk Hawks ball. You know what I'm saying? Really like that. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I appreciate everybody. Hey, watch along tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in.
Damn, you know what? I got to do the draft too. So I'm gonna do both.
Oh, the draft is tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna do
I
the
forgot
watching
about
one.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have two things going.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna have two screens. I'm gonna be looking at the draft on one and game on the other.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
I appreciate y'all guys, but let me end this because I gotta.
Yeah, we gotta go make some money.
Y'all, I got a job. I gotta work. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Appreciate the love. Hit the like button on your way out, man. Y'all know what it is. Hawks up, man. Peace.